everyone, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing great and you're absolutely fit and fine. And in case if you're dropping down and hearing me out for the first time, hi, my name is NIRJHARI and I've been flying for more than 6 years and currently I live in Dubai and I've been flying with one of the best airlines in the world, which is EMIRATES. And I know why I've clicked onto this video, because you want to know what's happening, how is it happening, what goes behind the scene, how does it go, everything related to the interviews about EMIRATES. So basically I'm actually making this video which is more related to India than any other places, because I gave my interview from India. So in case if you haven't watched my first part, which was the pre-screening round that happens with Frankfurt, I would highly recommend you to just watch that video first and then come to this video, because this is the final round, which is like the main interview, the show. So without any further ado, let's take off. So first of all, congratulations if you've made through your pre-screening round. I'm super happy for you. Cheers. Oh, how it feels. I know it feels like it's just a different feeling to actually go for the final interview and to even come this far, you know, after all the struggles and hassles and doubts and, you know, so much. So I really understand you, but I'm really happy and proud of you. So what happens in final interview basically? Final interview is the interview that will take place with someone who will be from EMIRATES, which is like basically like the recruitment team who would come down to the interview location where you're giving, which could be Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, or if anywhere around the world if you're watching this video, to be honest. But this one I'm actually focusing more on India. So basically this will be the interview where you will actually get to meet someone from EMIRATES who will be from the HR team, who would be deciding if you would be coming along with them to Dubai, or if you will have to brush up skills more, or if you have to try again. But let's hope and keep our fingers crossed and wish and pray that you all make through and you come down to Dubai along with them. And I hope that all of you get through your interviews. So let me just tell you what actually happens in the final interview. So basically, again, you'll have to go to any of the Frankfurt Institute, which happened in my case. However, you might have done your pre-screening round from some another city or another institute, from the institute where you have to actually go and give your interview. So basically, I did my pre-screening round in Ahmedabad and I had my final interview in Bombay. So that can also happen to you in case if you did your pre-screening round, let's say in Cochin, and then you have to go to Bangalore, or maybe you did your pre-screening round in Chandigarh and then you might have to go down to Delhi. So please bear in mind that where you do the pre-screening round might not be the location that you'll have to give your final interview. That's first. Second, again, you'll have to go through certain of the steps, which would be obviously, first things first, your first impression, which will be your grooming. Again, you'll have to dress up for the interview, which you did in like the pre-screening round, but this time it has to be pitch perfect, which I'll be making another video about the grooming and your interview attire and like what you have to do and don'ts in your interview. However, let's come back to the topic. Like, I know that I deviate a lot. So that will be your personal appearance. Then would be your documents that you need to carry, which would be your CV, then your pictures. That would be you know, like how do you say, pictures which will be formal and casual, and then, you know, you might also want to carry your copy of passport just in case, because obviously passport is one of the documents which has been required. And you can also carry like a photocopy of your ID, like if you're flying currently, or any job certificate that shows where you're working right now. It is absolutely optional. You really don't have to do that. But in case if you want to just show it to them that, this is the proof, how would they know that, if you, for example, if you say that, okay, I'm working, where are you working? What is your position? You know what I mean? It's just that if they see the ID, they know that, you're not lying, you're not bluffing just to make through, because one of the requirements now is that you have to have at least 1 year of customer service experience, which could be in any field. Like obviously they will prefer flying, but then again, customer service is everywhere, which is like hospitality, anywhere which is related, like ground staff, like anywhere where you're dealing with human basically on a daily basis is customer service. So there's like a lot of branches that fall under customer service and customer experience basically. But yeah, as far as I know, I would just recommend, it's again your choice, whatever you like to do. But however, if you take it, they see it, then they know it, they believe you more. However, you'll have to, obviously you'll be mentioning it in your CV that where you're working, since how long you're working. So it's obviously they know what you're doing basically. So that is your documents, your CV, your photos, and make like a very nice tidy folder which goes along with your outfit, and just take it along. Don't spend much, but just like, not like a loose paper which flies off anywhere, like nice folder kind of a thing where just nicely put your CV and everything, which is very handy, so you can like nicely give it to them if they want to see. And then they'll again do your height and weight check obviously, and then they'll also check your file basically. So the file is basically your profile that you make it online. That's what I did. So they'll see if you have uploaded all the documents. There were certain documents which you were supposed to upload. I guess it was a passport copy and your CV and your photos, and I guess, I don't know if they have added more documents, but they'll see if you've uploaded everything and if it's up to the mark. And if no, and if there's some problem with JPG or PDF, they'll make it perfect basically. They'll ask you to rechange it or redo it basically, because once they say thumbs up, like it's good to go, it means that you'll go to the interviewer, and they don't want to see any loopholes. You know what I mean? That's Frankfin. That's why they've hired Frankfin for. They filter it out, they sort it out, they solve all the issues for any interviewee who's going, any candidate who's going basically for the interview. They don't want to do the hassle because they have tons and tons and tons of stuff to take care for, and that's why they have given it to the agency. So in case agencies picking on you that like get your picture perfect, or this is wrong, that is wrong, it's only because they want you to get through it, they want you to get through the interview. So don't mind, but make sure that everything that they ask you for is done and dusted and it's up to the mark. And once they check that, what happened for me was I directly went, after that all the documentation check and like verification and this and that, they just said this to me that you have to go for the final interview. And I was really shocked. This is not what I've heard or thought about that is related to the Emirates, but it did happen because all of the other rounds were already being taken care of by Frankfin. So it might happen the same with you. However, it can also happen that I've heard for other countries on the final interview day also they go through English test again, group discussion, one-on-one interview. It depends again on day to day. But what happened with me in India specifically is what I'm letting you know is that I directly went for my interview after all of these steps that I told you. That again I will repeat: height check, weight check, and like the document check, and then you just directly go. So that's what happened to me. I directly went for my interview, and when I went inside, there was a beautiful lady, and she was very sweet and very kind. Oh my god, I really looked up to her. She smelled so beautiful, she groomed herself so nicely, and I was like, oh my god,
oh my god,
this is the level of Emirates, and this is the level that I will be competing for, and the level where I would be one day, So I was really overwhelmed to just look at her and just be in that room.
I'm here.
I was really stunned by her presence. She was really nice, really warm, really comforting. She knew my name. She already had my CV with her. She did my height and weight check again. There was like a height podium kind of a thing in the room. Then she asked me to sit down, and then she asked me a few questions, and she was really sweet and kind. So basically she asked me a few questions, and most of them revolved around my experience with my airline, what my job required, what I was doing on board, how did the things go basically. And the interview didn't even last for more than 15 minutes is what I know, and I was really scared when I came out. And before I left the room, she checked my profile again, which I was focusing so much on, and which I was telling you guys right now, that why Franklin pushes you so much. She opened my profile and she saw my pictures, and I remember the only picture she told me, like she asked me to change one of my pictures, which was like my formal pictures. She told to me that my skirt was above my knee length basically. So she's like, just change the picture and like take a new picture basically and upload it by the evening. Would you be able to do that? And I was like, yeah, definitely I will be able to do that. And it was a Sunday, and it was like, it's a different story altogether. But that was my final interview. So basically this is what you can expect in your final interview, that they will ask you certain questions related to your job profile, or related to your experience, and related to Emirates, and how does it basically go. So this is your final interview, and after that what happens next is like the most beautiful thing that can ever happen to you would be, you will get a golden call, and then your documentation and everything will start, and then your visa process will start, and then you'll have to move to Dubai. And all I can say is that from the time I gave my interview till the time I've moved to Dubai, it was literally within a month. And it will be literally faster right now, because they are hiring a lot. They need a lot of crew, because operations are becoming busier and busier, and they're opening lots and lots of more flights, and they are covering lots and lots more destinations. They're bringing now Airbus 350, which is like the new bird that we all are waiting for. So they really need crew to cope up with the pace that the airline is boosting. So I really hope you all get through. And in case if this video gave you any information, I am really glad. And if you really like this video, or if it got you a little bit of knowledge also, and if it calmed you down a little bit, I would really appreciate if you like this video, and comment down below if you have any doubts. And I hope that you go for your final interview super duper soon. And if you've already done your final interview, let me know how it went. Is there any changes? Because this is all I'm talking about 2 years back, because I appeared for my interview in 2022, and they might have changed steps or process or anything. So in case if it is, let me know, so I can also help other people out, so we can help all of us. We all are here in Dubai. And yeah, if you're still listening to me, I would just like to say a big thank you.
Thank you.
And enjoy your day. Sending you loads of love, hugs and kisses. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and for more information. Ciao.
Goodbye.